Hello and welcome to Centurions Corner, and today we're going to be reviewing one of the new bootleg figures that have come out. There's a new Clonetrooper and a new Stormtrooper, and I'll be uploading them in 2 different videos. So they come in this package, so it's a nice kind of sealed envelope, and inside seems to be a sturdy box. So let's take a look. So inside we have quite a nice strong box. There's no dings or anything on that, and that's come straight from China, so that is pretty cool. All quite nice and bubble wrapped inside. Again, taped once more, so we can undo that. And here we have it, the new Stormtrooper and new Clonetrooper. Taking the Clonetrooper out of the packet, let's go. So again, with the Clonetrooper, is actually in another bag. So let's take that out. And we can actually have our first ganders at the figure before I go away, put him through his paces, and then let's go through his review. Actually, it seems quite nice. The actual helmet seems quite hard and robust. We've actually got a gloss over the actual figure itself, and everything seems to be in place. So we're just going to go away, take a few pictures, and we see you in a moment. So here he is, the Clonetrooper, and I must admit, I think they've done a fantastic job on this one. I never actually picked up the official figure of this one, so it's going to be hard to do a comparison between the official and this. But I do have the Camino Clonetrooper, which has the same body articulation, so we'll go through that sculpt with this sculpt at the end of the video. And also, this guy has got a clone head inside, and I'll also remove that right at the end as well. So this guy comes with 2 accessories, and they're just the standard accessories that we always know and love, which is the E11 sort of DC-13 blasters. And so we've got the carbine on here. It's made of a glossy plastic. You can see the actual details on there are actually not too bad and looking pretty cool. And around on this side, he's actually holding the DC rifle as well. And yeah, again, it's made of that glossy plastic. It's that official Hasbro kind of look that I don't like. That very sort of plain, very kind of, I think it's gone a little bit too kind of clean cut for me in a way. But it's kind of how it is for the official. He doesn't really hold it properly. The actual trigger seems to be too big inside, so his finger doesn't actually get right into the hole, unfortunately. But yeah, apart from that, it does look good. No paint applications on there. It's literally just pure glossy black. So looking at the figure itself with the articulation, and it isn't missing a treat whatsoever. It's actually pretty fantastic, to be honest. So at the head, we have got left and we've got right. We have got lower neck movement down there. We have got the bit of the swagger in the helmet, and we've got the upper neck movement as well. And inside there, you can actually see there is a Clonetrooper. So I'll be quite interested to see what the detail is on there. Arm wise, we've actually got a rotation up here. Arm can come up this far, but obviously we've got the shoulder pad that gets a little bit in the way, and we've got a nice butterfly joint inside there as well. We've got the rotation here at the elbow, and it's on a single jointed elbow bend, which comes up more than 90 degrees, which is fantastic. We've got the rotation at the wrist, and it's on a hinge. The hinges, or the wrists, do feel a bit sort of a bit soft, unfortunately, but they should be fine. This one does come out now and again though. The pin is quite small in the hand. We've got a rotation here at the waist, and you can look down this far, and you can look back this far. Leg wise, you can come up this far and back. We've got the rotation here at the upper thigh. His legs can come out this wide. We've got the single jointed knee bend, which goes up to this far, and then we've got the rocker and a pivot at the ankle. So there is no articulation missed at all. It's exactly the same as the official figure, and he just looks phenomenal. They've even missed the certain little bits that Hasbro have missed as well, so the little black sort of mic bit part down here and etc. So we can actually have a look at his sculpt as well, and as you can see, they have done a fantastic job on there. There's actually really no colour bleed or anything on there. The actual trim around on the actual helmet is pretty nice. Underneath, the light is a little bit too big. It should only just be on the end, but it's gone straight underneath down there. And yeah, it's pretty good. We've got a nice kind of shiny gloss Stormtrooper. We even got this part here that's not lost in the mould, and everything is pretty nice. The actual elbows and the pads are made of a harder plastic as well. So when you do bend the elbow, first of all, just be careful and don't bend it straight away, because this is actually made of a really hard kind of plastic as much as the actual figure itself. The belt wise, again, it's kind of nice material that we had before, that sort of harder rubber down there, and the knees are also made of that harder plastic as well, so they don't go yellowy or sort of like floppy. They're actually quite hard and robust. So actually comparing it over to the Camino figure, as you can see, and as you can see on this one where I said about the sort of bendable plastic on here, it's kind of made of that sort of squidginess. I can do all this to it, and on this one I can't even sort of move it. It's just literally just pure hard plastic. And then again, same on this part on here, it's like really soft and squidgy. And then this one, I just can't. It is got a squidge there because it's hollow, but it's quite sort of firm. So really comparing the two together, like there's literally no sort of articulation there. Obviously it does feel cheaper in certain areas, like the bends at the elbows and whatnot, but as you progress and keep playing with these guys, they're going to sort of loosen up in the way. And obviously this one has got the upper thigh swivel as well, which I forgot. But yeah, so it's pretty good, really nice, really good figure. So what I'm going to do now is going to go away and actually try and pop off this helmet, and we'll see you in the mo with the actual cloned face underneath. So here he is, been away and removed the helmet, and I must admit, after the Stormtrooper, it was really hard. But doing this Clonetrooper, actually, I don't think they used as much glue, and it popped out really, really quickly. So we can have a nice look at the new head. Oh, and here he is. There weren't much glue at all on there. As you can see, it's actually a really nice sculpt. It's just that tiny little bit of blob of glue on the back of his head, just there, and the rest was absolutely fine. So yeah, as you can see, the actual sculpt on there is pretty good. The actual heads get really squidgy in the water as well, so you've got to make sure that you know, you don't squish it too much. But as you can see, the sculpt is really nice, and the head, or the helmet as well, kept its shape mostly. And I didn't have as many difficulties as with the Stormtrooper, because that was in and out of the helmet, out of the water and stuff. So yeah, definitely fantastic and really cool. I'm not too sure if I want to upgrade this as my new custom kind of body yet. I'm not too sure, but I will be putting a custom on this figure. What, I don't know yet, so comment down below what you'd like to see this guy turn into. And just as a quick one as well, we'll do a quick comparison as well to the older bootleg figure, which I have done a body kind of reference to the older, or the newer clone of Hasbro itself. I do still prefer the look of this body. I prefer the size of these pauldrons and everything like that down there, but obviously the legs and all that goes slightly warped now and again, and this has got better articulation down here. So I'm still not too sure. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see how this custom goes. So thank you once again for joining me on this one. You can comment down below, what would you like to see this guy turn into? Are you going to purchase these guys to see what they are and to army build? Because these are fantastic. I'll be posting more pictures of these, which is on the Instagram, and also in the description down below you'll find that link, and also a link if you haven't got Instagram and you want to keep in contact and stuff like that with people that do customs, or just want to show off your collections or YouTube videos or whatever, then just follow me on the Facebook link down below, and you can just publish what you like. There's hardly any rules in the thing, just be nice to each other. And once again, you can ding the bell so you don't miss the next episode, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.